Fraternities are aging, it's a concern. We need to, again, identify the fraternity strengths, needs, best practices, opportunities, apostolates. What is this small fraternity in Western Pennsylvania doing that is attracting new members? Why are some fraternities having 6 candidates and other fraternities haven't had a candidate in years? What's the missing link? What's the puzzle? What's the missing piece? For another goal is to attend the NAFRA Visioning Workshop, participate in regional programs so we're not all reinventing the wheel. And last, build a more Christ-centered world through ongoing formation, which is enriching and Franciscan focused. That's hard to put a specific goal to, but I think that encapsulates what we want to do. Build a more Christ-centered world through ongoing formation, which is enriching and Franciscan focused. So that's kind of what I have in the back of my head. All right, so that's kind of the state of regional formation in my little corner of the world. What questions do you have for me on this?
Well, and you know, we want to maybe have the questions at the end too, at the next session too. Right. Maybe you could be thinking about them. We're going to have the next conversation about that. Unless there's something that's burning right now.
Okay, so next what I have for you, how are we doing for time? 10, 12? Yeah. So I did about 52 minutes, but 42 minutes. I have a quiz for you on formation. There's a prize if you get it, if you get them. Actually, you get the prize anyway, it doesn't matter. But you can't eat it in here because we're in church. So the quiz, no, that's good. Here, I'm good. You don't have to share your answers. If you want extra copies, it's on our, I can get it to you. I can give you an extra blank copy. So this too came, I nicked this from Anne McQueen. This was at last year's Formation Directors Workshop.
Actually, it was the spiritual assistants to see if they understood formation.
Oh, was it? Was it? Because you had a second quiz as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've used that one too. So how you do this, the questions are at the top and the multiple choice are at the bottom. So you put the letter at the bottom of the answer on that right column. All right, so for example, the major objective of orientation is letter P, begin discerning a vocation. So go ahead through. If I have one pen, if anybody needs a pen. And again, you don't have to share your answers. All right, how is everyone doing? All right, should we run through these?
Sure.
All right. To be appointed as a spiritual assistant, you must, what?
Be suitably prepared.
Q, correct? Q. Candidacy, minimum length of time. M, 18 months.
18, oh.
M,
Yeah.
Oh,
candidacy.
sorry. All right.
What ceremony precedes candidacy? K, right of admission.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Inquiry, minimum length of time. C, 6 months. C. When can liturgical celebrations be a replacement for ongoing formation? R, almost never. One primary goal of candidacy. J, maturation of vocation. Primary responsibility for formation. Candidate, O. Minimum age for temporary profession. Temporary profession, 18 years, right. Active formation means insights from life, H. Candidacy, maximum length of time, 36 months. Minimum age for permanent profession, 21 years, yes. A non-friar spiritual assistant was once called an animator, D. Orientation, minimum length of time, I, 3 months. Relationship between the formation team and the spiritual assistant should be collaborative, E. What ceremony precedes inquiry? Intro and welcoming, G. What are the goals of inquiry? N, continued discernment into the Franciscan charism, N. And the principal agent of formation is the Holy Spirit. Those two questions, the primary responsible for formation and the principal agent of formation. It's semantics. So, if you'd like another copy of this to use in your fraternity,
Yes.
now you have the answers too.
Not all.
They're up here.
So on the way out, yes,
I have to
Ken.
say one thing. I forgot I used it again. Actually, the first time, you notice there's a lot of spiritual assistant questions in there. And I used it initially for the spiritual assistants. But I think it is good for formation.
I do. I do. Yeah. All right, thank you very much.
Thanks, Sam. Mary, we appreciate it.
Oh, the prizes are, everybody gets a Mallow cup. I come from Altoona, Pennsylvania, the home of Mallow cups. On the way out, you'll get it.
Well, thank you. What we're going to do now is take a 10-minute break. Come back, it's 10:21, 10:22, so 10:30, 10:31, 10:32, come back here. We're going to continue our conversation about formation, and I'll be leading that conversation with you. Thank you.